And gentlemen, your favorite vice president of the United States of America, boy, she tried to pull a fast one on black men. Oh, she tried to pull a fast one. She put out a plan talking about, oh, she got something for black men. She did a plan on the African Diaspora News Channel. We did a whole live stream going through that particular plan. Well, they had to admit, because, we was going through it, and it was saying black entrepreneurs and others. It was saying HBCUs and minority serving institutions, and kept saying others, minority, this, that, and the third. And we told you a long time ago, when you see them say others, minority, distressed communities, displaced, urban, that's always a finesse. If it don't say black to black all the way through from the top to the bottom, it's not for us. It's for everybody else. Well, now she had to come out with her campaign and admit that she tried to finesse black men into voting for her. Boy, you Democrats and Kamala, shame on you for that. Let's go ahead and check this out. Boom, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Wall Street Journal. Kamala Harris's agenda for black men will be open to all, coming directly from her campaign. That's from the Wall Street Journal. So that was a whole finesse, right? But we supposed to go out and vote for her. Now, here it says, Vice President Kamala Harris' opportunity agenda for black men aimed to shore up support from a pillar of the Democratic base, with a key section promising 1 million loans that are forgivable to black entrepreneurs and others to start a business. It also includes education, training, and mentorship programs that help black men get good paying jobs, legalizing recreational marijuana, and creating opportunities for black Americans, which that's the most offensive thing that just got on my nerves, to succeed in the new industry, and helping black men provide care for the aging parents. While Harris' rhetoric suggests that she will provide such benefits specifically to black men and women, it turns out the words "and others" are doing a ton of work. It said the campaign says that the program listed under the agenda for black men will be open to all Americans, on a race-neutral basis. So that whole thing was a waste of time. And y'all say, see, she got an agenda for black men. We never asked for an agenda for black men. We said we want an agenda for black people. But as you can see, when we called it out first. Now they had to respond to it. They say the vice president is clear-eyed about how black men have long been denied the tools that allow them to grow their wealth, get good paying jobs, and support their loved ones. She is championing solutions that will benefit all Americans and address these specific barriers to economic opportunity. Now, of course, they talk about her background. They say she was a lawyer, former state attorney general, knows that under Chief Justice John Roberts, the conservative-dominated Supreme Court has little patience for racial preferences. In 2023, the court found it unconstitutional to consider race in college admissions, and this is why we don't talk about race. We talk about lineage base. That's what we talk about. Lineage, freedman. That is a federal classification for black Americans. You can't go in there saying black. You got to say freedman, okay? The term freedman is the best delineation term on any kind of paperwork. So if you want to do a scholarship, if you want to do anything, do it based on lineage, because it's not done on race, right? So they talk about your boy Edwin Bloom here, and it said Bloom promised to sue the Harris administration if it enacted what she seems to be promising racially exclusive programs like the ones she has proposed have been repeatedly struck down by the courts in the past year. Because, see, they know good and well about lineage-based things. It's even though the Gender for Black Men programs will be open to everyone, the Harris campaign insisting it isn't misleading the target audience. The vice president assembled the ideas after hearing powerful stories from black men about the biggest hurdles that still make it too difficult for them to get in their business off the ground. The campaign handout says. Now, they say some proposals sure to benefit the target group, such as increasing federal efforts to combat sickle cell disease. It said, according to the National Institutes of Health, 90% of those afflicted are black. It said, but the Harris campaign acknowledges that the agenda for black men is intended more at reassuring a voting bloc. Look at that. More at reassuring a voting bloc that the candidate knows their concerns and promising exclusive benefits. They say the vice president wants to make black men feel valued, like they have a government that cares about them and their dreams, okay? So that's the finesse. So Edward Bloom, right here, this fella here with the horrible haircut, he said if she put that in action for black people, he is going to sue. And they keep saying, see, Edward Bloom, he can't do